Hey guys, thanks so much for stopping by my channel. This is Soul Healings, and I, of course, am Dana. So yesterday I dropped a video, maybe tomorrow, maybe not, Cancer and New Beginnings. Guys, I encourage everybody to go over there and check it out. If you have done so already, thank you so much, you guys. I love and cherish your support. If you want a direct link to that video, I am going to drop it in our description box below. I'll see you guys soon. So today's pick a card is all about what exactly are they thinking about. I prepared 3 piles for you guys. You can choose by your favorite color, favorite stone, or a particular number, but more importantly, pay attention to your intuition. You can pause the video if you need more time to think about it, and I will see you at your pile. Hey there, pile number 1. I hope you guys are doing very well today. So, what exactly are they thinking about when it comes to you? You know, right away, I gather the feelings of thoughts of just feeling very positive about you. When they think about you, they have a sense of positivity that comes over them. They see you as somebody fun, vibrant, somebody who is just pretty upbeat, you know. There's a sense of resistance in this energy, just a little bit for me. They're willing to, you know, make a move. They're feeling very passionate about this connection. In a sense, they're actually kind of restless when it comes to making a decision or coming to talk to you or opening up just a little bit more to you here. But there's a sense of restlessness. It's like they want to, but they kind of pull themselves back just a little bit, and that's okay. I think that this person eventually does come around. They start to open back up, or they eventually do reach out and make a deeper connection with you, is the sense that I'm getting here. You have to keep in mind with this particular energy that this is a person that is dealing with some kind of change in their life, and they're kind of fearing the changes, okay? Their world is just a little bit unstable right now. It's a little bit rocky. This is in a sense, a very personal transformation, okay? So in the reality of it is that because they fear it, they're almost trying to avoid another disaster. So maybe for some of these guys or girls, they have had some kind of difficulty in their past. Perhaps it was a relationship that kind of put the brakes on just a itty bit, you know, because they're afraid of the same things happening over and over again. Okay, but I think they kind of come to their senses here. I think what they're thinking about is I want to move forward. I want to take the chance. I want to do this. I'm getting really anxious inside. I don't want this person to slip through my fingers. I don't want them to get away. I don't want them to start to lose interest in me, something like that. So they kind of step up their game here a little bit. And I'm really gathering this because we have a lot of positive cards embracing that Tower card, okay? So moving forward, we have the year now in reverse, and for me, this is gonna take like 6 months for this person to really crack open, really start sharing things about themselves. I think they eventually come, you know, they come to their senses in this energy, okay? They finally figure things out, and I guess they just kind of get a little more comfortable with the change that is happening with their life. They're starting to understand those changes. And I guess for some of this energy, what I'm feeling is that they finally understand. They understand why these changes have had to happen in their life, okay? For some of them, they are still kind of hanging on to old things, old ways of thinking. But I think, in a sense, I feel like they think that they realize that they have to kind of adjust their thought processes here, because I think for the majority of them, they're just wanting something better in their lives, you know? And that's understandable. But what they're thinking about, not only are they thinking about the warm, positive energy that you give them, but they're also thinking about making a move, taking this connection to a brand new level. They're really wanting to open up and give this connection a chance. And it is very possible that the two of you just kind of go away and do your own thing together here, okay? Perhaps it is a honeymoon. Perhaps there is an engagement and a wedding here, okay? So I love how this feels. Regardless if this person is still kind of a tad bit resistant, but they're getting really restless. They're very, very restless, okay? So, but rest assured, you can expect this person to either start to open back up to you, or come forward and share how passionate they're feeling about you, okay? So let me know in the comments below how you're feeling about this, guys. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up. I'll see you in our next video. Bye. All right, pile number 2. So what exactly are they thinking about? And this is going to go masculine or feminine. So, first of all, they definitely see you as a soulmate. They feel it. They understand this connection. It's pretty intense for them. They do see you as somebody that they can be with in a long-term relationship that could eventually end in a wedding, living happily ever after. You know, they really do see that. For me, a lot of this feels very long term. This is what they think about. They think about, I'm tired of playing the field. I'm tired of just dating random people. But when they think of you, they think this is it. This is who I want to be with. This is who I need to be with. And I want to be with them for the rest of my life here. Okay. Now, for some of you guys, you may have already established this connection with this person. For some of you guys still might be wondering a little bit what's going on. There is still some kind of secrets that they want to share, but these are secrets of love. They're not quite open with you. They are being honest, but they're not quite open all the way here. But that's okay, because they do eventually come around, okay? For me, in this energy with this, the letting go of control, I think they just let go and open up. You know what I mean? They let go and open up. Now, if you are hanging on and you're trying to figure out what's going on with this person, what are they thinking about? I'm just going to say it, okay? And I know I'm going to get some heat in the comments about it, but you have to let go. You have to surrender and just let this connection develop exactly the way it needs to, okay? If you rush it, things will not end up very well here, okay? Because you have to remember, this is how this person, in their mind, that's exactly how they're feeling, okay? They're moving slow. They're not taking things too fast. They're working on doing what's right for them. They're working on, possibly building up money in their bank account. They could even be, swapping out jobs here. Perhaps in some of this energy, they're going back to school. Whatever it is, they're very focused on their money and working on their craft, working on their skills, But nonetheless, they understand that they have to have some kind of stability in their life for a relationship like this, okay? Especially if it's going to move into a marriage and be that happily ever after, I guess you could say. They understand that they have to be responsible. And in some of this energy, I feel like there's a tad bit of embarrassment in this. It's almost like this is the reason why they kind of slow things down here. They slow things down intentionally because they're trying they're trying to build things back up in their bank account here, okay? They probably, and it's weird too, I just saw somebody moving out of their apartment into a house, so they're not necessarily happy where they're living either. So some of this energy, they're wanting to move into a house too, okay? There's just a tad bit of embarrassment, so they're really focusing on them, focusing on their money, making sure that their money is right. You know what I'm saying? And again, I feel very strongly that in this energy, they have started a new job, or they've taken on like a leadership role here. Some of this can be entrepreneur, kind of like, or somebody, or going back to school, you know, and just developing more skills, more talents, something like that here. Okay. So nonetheless, they feel you in their energy. Okay. They understand who you are. They understand that you are a soulmate of theirs. Okay. They will eventually come and open up and share more of this information with you. Okay. They do just kind of blah, there it is, all over the place, right? They come around, they come and talk to you, but it's almost like in their timing. Okay. Again, they're not moving very quickly here. But things kind of speed up in a sense here. They kind of speed up. This person definitely takes action coming towards you, okay? And I feel like there is a little bit of speed with that, okay? That taking action, okay? So give this situation just a little bit of time here, okay? Again, I feel like for some of you guys, you might already know who this is, okay? Just pace yourself through this, okay? Don't get too far ahead of yourself. They're thinking the same thing. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. But they are thinking about how special this connection is for them. Really, they are. So for right now, just kind of go with it. Just be with it. Allow them to kind of work on this, because in this energy, there's a lot of inner conflict, and they're definitely repressing a lot of emotions here. They're holding in a lot of emotions, but they eventually surrender that fear. They get past it, okay? And I think that they also move into just kind of getting over it. You know, they get over it themselves, and here they come, swoosh, you know, stealing you, sweeping you off your feet, kind of a feel. All right, guys, so let me know in the comments below how you're feeling about this. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up if this has resonated with you, and I will see you in our next video. Bye, guys. Hey there, pile number 3. So what exactly are they thinking about right now? Straight away, the overall energy that I'm gathering is this is a person that definitely is, they're lacking a lot of direction in their life here. Okay. I feel like they're up against a lot of decisions that they have to make. And in this current energy, I kind of feel like they're trying to keep their options open, the doors open. They're trying to keep, I guess, things available. Okay. This is not necessarily the right time for them to be making any kind of decisions. No movement forward, anything like this here. Okay. They really, these two sitting side by side are just really, they lack direction. They just don't know how to make a decision. My concern with this kind of energy though is that, are they leading you on here in this playfulness? Are they leading you on? Are they telling you what you want to hear just so that you can kind of sit there and wait? Are they a player? You know, that's the kind of energy that I'm kind of gathering here. Or are they just kind of like breadcrumbing you, you know, keeping you at arm's length? Okay. So if you feel like this person's just been playing games with you, now listen to your intuition. Okay. If you feel like this person is just simply playing games with you, chances are they are. Okay. Again, I feel like this is a person that's just kind of keeping themselves available and letting letting their options continue to come to them until they can finally make a decision right now, because they're not doing that. They're not making any kind of solid decision. Normally I would get a little hopeful when it comes to that, because in the Ace of Fire upright, we're talking about like a new beginning here, a bright, thinking about our future, very, very excited, something like that. But that's not exactly what's happening. It's not happening here either. It really kind of ties into the Emperor in reverse, because we're dealing with somebody who, again, just doesn't have the discipline. Okay. It's a little discouraging, but at the same time, I feel like this is an energy coming through to kind of protect you. And for some reason, I feel like this person, not for everybody, but there's a certain vibration of energy coming through here, kind of just telling me that you might know this person from a distance. Like they don't even live in the same town as you, okay? Or you've met this person online, and I just want to make sure that you're not allowing this person to play games with you, mind games, okay? These two energies alone, are just it's just about you taking care of yourself, you putting yourself first. You know what I'm saying? Not allowing somebody to play games with you, disrespect you. And I really am encouraging you to set some healthy boundaries with this person as well, okay? Because in some ways this feels like they kind of bounce in and out of your life. Like maybe there are times where you don't hear from them a couple days, weeks at a time, and then they kind of come back. Well, essentially what's happening here is they're playing that game with you. They're playing a game. And you want to make sure that you're not getting caught into this, okay? That's my only concern for this kind of energy. And these two are about your inner happiness. Like, how long are you willing to wait and put up with this, stuff like this. But I think you should understand that this is not the right time for this person, okay? Clearly, they might have a lot on their mind. They might be going through some kind of change here. However, they're not really making movements into something new. We're not moving forward into something new, okay? I think over time, now again, you have to take what I'm saying right now in a way that you're not forcing this to fit in your life here. I want you to definitely listen to yourself. But if you have been feeling like this person is not serious, again, they're not. But I think in due time, you understand that you're not willing to like sit around and play this game. You eventually understand how important it is to put yourself first, respecting yourself, where are your boundaries, and you move on to find something that really means something to you, okay? Now, in some of this energy, it is very possible that this person does come to their senses. They do finally figure things out in their life, and they do finally get serious here. It's very possible. Then the connection can actually exist. But as it stands right now, this is not exactly what they're doing, okay? And I don't want to give you false hope or anything like that. I don't want to, and I don't like to sugarcoat things. I call it the way I see it, okay? But again, this is the kind of energy that you have to listen to yourself on. So just kind of pay attention to that. If you've had some doubts about this person's approach, or them, kind of ghosting you, popping in and out of your life, just kind of telling you random things that, it's almost like a feeling of like they come around, they just kind of check in to see where you are you still patiently waiting for them to get their life together while they go play the field, that kind of thing. You know, things to think about in this kind of energy. Again, please don't force anything to fit here, okay? If this does not make any sense to you, this is not your pile, okay? Chances are it's probably 2 or 1, okay? So please listen to yourself. But let me know in the comments below how you feel about this. If this has resonated with you, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. And I will see you in our next video. Bye, guys.